What's going on, guys? It's your boy Topher from Jersey, and just wanted to do a little introduction for the video. What you're about to watch is a film that was shot over the course of about 4.5 days during my autism awareness funding run for fundraising run for the Forum School in Waldwick, New Jersey. I started April 10th at the Cape May Lighthouse and ran and traversed on foot all the way up to the High Point Monument in High Point, New Jersey. So from the lowest point of the state all the way to the very highest point of the state. It was 208 miles, and it took me 4.5 days to get to the top. And currently I am one of only 3 people who have done it in this direction on foot ever. This is a really important adventure for me. It was a fundraising run, like I said, for the Forum School. The Forum School is not only where my daughter goes, but it is a school that has been in operation since 1954. It was formed by a bunch of parents who were basically sick and tired of not being able to get the appropriate school setting and educational setting for their children's unique learning needs. Children with autism, Down syndrome, and other developmental disorders. And my daughter has autism, and that's how she wound up at this school. And it's much more than just a school. It's a very tight-knit family type community, and the level of love, care, and compassion that the teachers and staff put into everything that they do is evident every time you go there and see the children and how they work with the kids. But it's just such an amazing place, and they've done so much for so many kids over the years, including my daughter. This was just my way of really wanting to try and give back. You know, they rely very heavily on the funding and fundraising that they can do for the school to be able to bring different entertainment and different types of groups and different types of activities and trips for the kids to do, as well as their lunch program, which costs roughly $50,000 every year, providing a free, hot, freshly cooked lunch for all the students. It's not your typical lunchroom where the whole school eats at once. The classes go in together, and the staff and the teachers and aides, they all eat with the students. They don't take individual lunches. Lunch is just as important and just as much of a learning experience as everything else, to also increase social interaction and whatnot. So it's really a magical place. But anyhow, this is my adventure. Things didn't go exactly as planned, but that's okay. The reason why I chose to do this run itself and the whole length of New Jersey, and the most difficult way from south to north, was pretty much my own metaphor between ultra running as well as being the parent of a child with autism. A lot of the times, you know, both have a lot of highs and lows, ups and downs. You know, there's a lot of laughing and excitement, joy. There's also a tremendous amount of pain and a lot of tears. And much like ultra running, when you have a child with autism, sometimes just trying to get them the help that they need and the appropriate setting can be pretty difficult. But yeah, not going to get too far into the weeds here. I know you have the video to watch, so hopefully you'll be able to check that out. But yeah, please watch this footage. It's a really great video highlighting my experience through those 4.5 days. Huge shout out to the Forum School family, staff, students, everybody over there. You guys are amazing, and the amount of love, support, and encouragement that I got from all of you every day has been amazing, and you guys really kept me going. You were definitely the glue that held everything together and really just gave me what I needed to go through this insane and very difficult experience. But thank you so much. And so far we've raised $7,219, and I'm blown away, and that money is going to go and do a lot of good for those kids over there at that school. So thank you to each and every one of you who have donated, shared, and got this story out there. Thank you all so much, and I hope you enjoy the footage. And just so you know, disclaimer, I do say it in the video quite a bit, this is not exactly the safest thing to do. I was relatively safe, but there are some very real and inherent dangers to being on major highways in the rain alone and whatnot. And I even went as far as to show people what I did to stay safe during my traverse and navigating through some of these sticky situations. So I am not encouraging anybody to go out and do something like this, and I will not take responsibility should anybody try to do something like this and become injured. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you so much for watching. All right, this is the start. We're at Cape May. We got Renee here. Alex, so gracious enough to give us a ride. Got the lighthouse there. We only have like 207 miles to go, and it's only like in the 40s and freezing cold, so more from the road. Cape May Lighthouse. And we're off.
Here we go.
That's it. We're gonna be suffering together for about 4 days, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing. I have a feeling this will be a very transformative experience, so stay tuned for more to come from the road. All right, we are on the road. We are running. As our friend Anthony would say, we're running and running and running. We only have like 207 miles to go. Only. But that's okay. Oh, I can't believe the day is here. It's super exciting. I'm completely blown away that we're actually here the day we've made it. Oh, this is so awesome. Passing a nice little winery. And as our friend Anthony would say, we're just running and running and running and running. And when we get done with that, we're gonna be running and running and running. So we have 205.9 miles to go. Only. Little horse. Little horsey. Chilling. That's pretty cool. Some little horse. But yeah, Cape May Bridge. We'll see what it looks like up here. All right, we're on the Cape May Bridge, crossing. Gonna take a quick picture, little video. This is pretty cool. Or my watch rather, we're at 203 miles. We literally have one 5K to do until we are officially under 200 miles. We're just chipping away at the mileage, smooth as butter, one little piece at a time. Before you know it, we'll be in High Point, and that's it. Only 203 miles to go. Historic church, that's kind of cool. It's really cool.
It's awesome. This fence alone is really cool.
Wawa. We're about 9 miles in and we stopped to charge our phones, get some food, because from this point on we're not going to have any stores or any place to get any water or fuel or anything for like almost 40 miles. It's like miles 63, 64 before the next store, so we have to top off so we don't run out of water and food. So right now I got 2 veggie and bean burritos. I got 2 packs of these O-Snap pickles, which I love, and then also a Wawa pretzel and one of the stops we made earlier. I got some peanut butter M&Ms, so got plenty of fuel to get us through for a while, and feeling really good. Looking forward to just sitting down for a few minutes, having a bite to eat, and just continuing on. Hoping to hit about 60, 65 miles before we sleep for the night. So far so good. Wow, we are out here in this beautiful weather, traveling the entire length of New Jersey, feeling amazing. God, it feels so good out here. Got a long stretch to go though. See it, but it's a little body of water over there, a little lake. The weather is like perfect. We got really lucky. The forecast was showing like rain all morning a day or two ago, and it's absolutely gorgeous. We couldn't have asked or thought of getting better weather than this, so very fortunate. Still ticking away. Got 194 miles to go, so slowly and surely we're chipping away at this. Little like charming and cool houses down here. Even like in Cape May, there were some really cool houses. Passed a lot of historical homes and stuff, and cemeteries, which is pretty cool. But I think I've said it a few times, but this weather is just perfect. Feeling so good right now. My parents came and tracked us down. Renee was asking if I knew the strange guy that was like videotaping us, but I didn't even like see him. Like I saw my dad standing there, but didn't register. So they tracked us down out here on the run. You guys, the little path that we're on right now, we're off the road, but we're on like a long bike path, which is pretty cool because the traffic that we were experiencing on some of the main roads was pretty sketchy and a little dangerous. So I'm not unhappy with being on these smooth paved little trails and roadways, but feeling good, keeping it moving. We're a little over 18 miles in. Checking with you later. It's an interesting little church and cemetery. Still on the bike and walking path. But feeling really good. Feel great right now, and I feel blessed and just super excited and overwhelmed with joy that I'm able to do this with not only one of my best friends, but to be able to try and give back to the Forum School and to all you amazing students there who I admire so much. You guys really inspire me, motivate me, and I'm blessed that my daughter is a part of that school, and so thankful for it and the work that everybody does at the Forum School. And yeah, God is great. And I just feel insanely blessed and very overjoyed with gratitude right now. So I'm feeling great. We're still on the walking path and we're passing this little farm with like a little, I don't know what it is, a little swamp or something, but I don't know if you can hear all the frogs. And there's some horses over there. It's a little horse farm. They had a sign that said slow down, entering horse area. I guess they don't want you to spook them, so they get a little antsy when you run by. All right, so we're sitting at just under 25 miles and we're gonna stop at 30. All right, so we're sitting just under 25 miles and we're gonna take a break at about 30 miles so we could do some foot care, raise the legs up a little bit, and eat a little bit, and then get ready to truck on some more. We're planning on go until we hit about 60-65 miles tonight before we tuck in to sleep a little bit. So check in with you in a little bit. So far everything's going great, and it's getting a little cooler, but it's not too bad. Going under a bridge, little train trestle. I wonder if that's still working.
Oh, rubber bridge?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. There's a gazebo. That's a nice spot to kind of...
Yeah, that might actually be good to,
Yeah.
rather than sit on the dirt.
Yeah. Hop on this trail.
All right,
I'm gonna pee over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the coolest and most important mailbox on this route. The 200s, baby. 200. But we only got 177 miles to go. That's it.
177.
177 only. Only. That's the key word.
Cake.
It's a cakewalk. All right, feeling good, looking good, moving smooth. We'll check in again when we see something cool. So cool. Cool Coca-Cola mailbox. Commentaries, but this is actually pretty interesting. This is, and the little towpath here kind of reminds me, I want to go back there but I shouldn't, but it kind of reminds me of Pet Cemetery, which is pretty cool. All right, so I am back on the road. I didn't update or do a video last night. I should have, to show how I was sleeping. Found a little business. I don't know if it was open or abandoned, but it was a very safe looking place with a lot of coverage in the back. So I was able to basically cowboy camp. And if you don't know what cowboy camping is, basically you put your sleeping pad down and lay on the floor and just go to sleep outside. But what I also had is my emergency space blanket, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically a blanket that you could go inside. It's like cellophane, and it basically, or well, it's not cellophane, it's more like balloon material, and basically it locks in your body heat and allows you to stay warm in emergency situations and in the cold. And what I also did was put in a sleeping bag liner, so that way, oh look at this, This is cool. That's really cool. But yeah, so it allows you to go ahead and sleep with a little more comfort. So and there's been some other changes as well. So if you saw earlier in the video, my friend Renee, who's one of my best friends, she was running with me. We were running this and doing this traverse of the entire state of New Jersey for the Forum School. And unfortunately, due to some personal issues that she had, she was unable to continue. So it's just me by myself. I was in a little bit of a low spot earlier. I'm not gonna lie, just being honest, I was in a really low spot and just struggling with the idea of being out here by myself with, you know, it's bad enough we have no support and no help, no friends with us helping us out, but so we have to rely on ourselves to get food and fuel and rest and shelter. So it was just really rough thinking about being out here by myself, as well as, you know, just the safety issue being out here by myself. But you know, I made a commitment and I said I was gonna do something. All right, we're still out here moving along. I'm about 72, 73 miles in. Looks like I got 137 miles to go to the finish line, and feeling great. It is wet and kind of cold and windy, but hey, it comes with the territory. If you're gonna do ultras, this is why it's important to train in every weather condition possible. Anybody that knows me knows that when it's pouring rain out, when it's hailing, when it's snowing, you can see me out there running first thing in the morning before work, because when game day comes, you just never know what Mother Nature and our God up above is gonna throw at us. So you train like you play, because it just makes you more resilient. You have to get very comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's just part of the process. But dealing with some really big trucks here on this highway, I'm really hoping to hit some side streets soon. Feeling good, moving good, feeling blessed. Check in with you guys in a little bit. Hey, and this is really cool. Something you don't normally get to see. It's a little dam, little waterfall. All right, it's Saturday, getting ready to start. Had a great night at the hotel, was able to get some proper sleep, rest, and care for my leg. We got Anthony here. Yo! I am so excited. He came out to join me, and he's gonna stay with me till I drive him nuts and he decides to block me on social media. But yeah, so get ready to go out there. I'm gonna try and film a little today. It's raining, hopefully it'll lighten up, but onward we go to our final destination. I'm at 94 miles, so I got a little over 100 miles to get there, but we're gonna get there one step at a time. All right, just a little update. We are still on Highway 206, moving along. I have 103 miles to get to High Point Monument, and I am feeling really good. So thank you for watching. We'll check in soon. We are at this Veterans Memorial Park. What is this called, Anthony? Battlefield or?
The Hamilton Veterans Park.
This is the Hamilton Veterans Park. I'll get some pics of the side here, but this is pretty amazing and worth a little detour here. You can see that.
M60A3 combat tank.
This is really nice.
Then you got the Cobra.
Got a nice helicopter over here, the Cobra helicopter. We'll get some pics of the video here. Wow. Look at that, baby. That's awesome. Just one of the many things you get to see and enjoy on these adventures.
Ah, get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Ah!
Do that one more time. For the fans.
Ah! Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper! Ah!
A quick little update, which is exciting to announce. I have 99.86 miles to go. I don't know if you can see that. 99.86 miles to go, less than 100 miles, more than halfway done.
Yeah!
We're rocking and rolling, we're moving and grooving, and that's it.
Less than 100. You're in the double
Less
digits.
than 100. This is a cakewalk. So
Double digits.
check in a little bit. All right, a little update from the road. We are 94 miles away from our destination. Sitting in front of a Costco's, feeling great. The rain has finally let up. We just got Anthony here, scooting around. We're feeling good. Keeping the legs churning, the calories burning, and enjoying life. Can't shut this thing off. Okay.
And then I can retire. And that does not sound bad compared to 20 years.
We're in the same boat. All right, I just wanted to share this with you. 93 miles to go. Look at that. It's not every day that you get to adventure on the highway on one of these. And I'm not advocating and saying you should do this by any means. I'm not trying to promote it, but this is just the safest option for us because there's no shoulder on each side and we would have to walk through the grass, which will just completely wreck our feet, which are already soaked. But I mean, if you can minimize the amount of water you get, so be it. And we got Anthony leading the way up here, my northern star. All right, so we are about to enter. This is pretty cool. Princeton battlefield. So we're almost in Princeton. This is pretty awesome.
Hoity-toities. The upper crust of...
Well, welcome to Princeton. We're here. So this is a nice little marker. It's a route of Washington's march by night from Trenton to Princeton and Victory, January 3rd, 1777. This was erected in 1914. This thing has been standing here for over 100 years. That's pretty amazing. So we have a little bit of a detour. We were supposed to go this way, and it's completely underwater, so there's no way we're gonna trudge through that and get soaking wet. So the young lady up there, well, we're being babies. I'm being a baby, but that young lady there was so nice enough to tell us how we can go off route a little bit and then basically reconnect exactly where we're going. So gonna have to get off route to get on route to keep the feet dry, because it is a sopping wet mess over there. And I'm not trudging through that. It'd be different if it was pouring rain like it was, but it's not, and my feet aren't that wet. So
if it was nice and sunny out.
I follow, I don't know if you follow them. I just want to get this river. It's so beautiful. But Yeah, there's this guy, I think his YouTube is called Feet First Athletics, and he lives in Florida, but he does all the ultras down there, and he actually won and set a new course record at the Just Survive 125, and it was pretty impressive. But then somebody smashed it this year by like hours. But yeah, it looks like so much fun. All right, a nice little river crossing.
Wow, look at the trestle down there.
Yep, we got his train trestle.
Trestle.
So this road here is going to lead us right back up to the actual route that I'm supposed to be on. But we had, like I showed you in the video, the road we were supposed to take was completely underwater, and there's no way either one of us were going to trek through that and get our feet completely soaked, because still got a long way to go. No, those are like cherry blossoms. Look, very nice.
They're so pretty.
Feeling good, just moving along. Looking forward to chipping away at these miles, getting to the end, being able to take another nice hot shower and bath and sleep in another cozy bed. But I'm loving it, having a great time out here. Absolutely blessed with the company that Anthony's providing, so it's really helping the miles chip away and the brain stay focused, and just you know, making it interesting. You know, being alone is fine, but it gets really lonely when you're out in the rain and the cold and by yourself for so long. So looking good. Checking with you guys in a little bit. All right, so we're at a Wawa at Princeton, and I'll show you one of the perks to running and doing something like this. This is my food haul for the Wawa stop. Nothing but the best. Time for a break. I still have half of a sub in my bag, so I'm gonna go eat that too. All right, we're taking this little selfie shot in front of this awesome old building.
Hey!
With the tattered American flag. That's American history right there.
Princeton University, oldest university in New Jersey, for sure.
That's a beautiful building. I think we're at the War Memorial. And sisters. All right, we're standing here at the Albert Einstein statue, which is pretty cool. Albert Einstein. This is a big hill. We're starting to get to these big ones. Woo! Actually feels really good climbing uphill. I don't know if you can tell by the grade, but it's a steep one. But hey, we got beautiful scenery, surrounded by nature. This hill's nothing. And literally, it's nothing compared to High Point. So, got some big ones to climb. All right, I stopped at Sports Store, Sports. Very nice place, wonderful people in there. And Yeah, I had to check out my left foot because of a hot spot. Got them lubed up, both feet. One of my toes on the left foot, the toenail is floating like a lily pad in the water. So that baby's gonna be lost, but just a little badge of honor. So you guys will see that at the end. And we got Rob. We got Rob coming in.
Woo! There he is. There he is.
All right, good morning. It's day 4, it's Sunday. I got started a little bit ago, a little before 7 in the morning. I'm feeling really good, had a really good night's sleep. I don't know if I posted it on the video last night, but I can't remember because I couldn't remember what day it was yesterday. I thought it was Friday and it was Saturday. But yeah, I decided to stop at a Days Inn. My friend Rob that you saw in the video, he came and met me and Anthony. And as we were going down Highway 206, he let me, both of us know that that was the last hotel for a very, very, very long time, as he put it. So decided, because we were soaking wet and cold and it wasn't going to get any better till the morning conditions wise, I would stop, get a really good night rest, get started at a decent time. Anthony went home last night. He's going to go to church with his family, and then when he's done, he's going to track me on the live tracker, find me out here on the road wherever I am, park his car, and then he'll continue on with me to the finish. So man, feeling super pumped, feeling blessed. God's blessed me with some amazing people in my life, and it's only gotten better. Look at this. Got a beautiful and super awesome video from my daughter and her classmates cheering me on with pictures they drew, and that just like filled me with so much joy. And all the love and support I've gotten has been amazing. And I don't know if I actually said it on this, but what I'm doing is, this is Autism Awareness Month, and my daughter has autism, and she goes to the Forum School in Waldwick, New Jersey, that's been caring for children with autism since 1954. And it actually started and was formed by a bunch of parents who were basically fed up with not being able to find an appropriate setting for their children and their unique educational needs. So the school is amazing. It is just such a wonderful place, and my daughter has made so much improvement because of the care and the love that she gets there. And they heavily rely on funding to do a lot of the programs and activities and things they do for the children. So this is just my way of trying to give back to a place that has given so much to so many. And I decided that I wanted to run the length of New Jersey from the lowest point of the state, the Cape May Lighthouse, to the highest point, the High Point Monument. It's about 207 to 210 miles. And this will be my longest run ever. My longest before this was 3 days at the fair, where I got my first 100-miler and completed 103 miles. And so I'm sitting at about 140 miles right now. But anyhow, feeling really good, feeling blessed. I'll update you guys as I go. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, my throat got stuck there. Woo! Feeling good. Some New Jersey history right there on this epic adventure. All right, so I stopped at Quick Check so I could get the things that I need because I was low on water. And this is the stuff that I have. We got 3 honey stingers. I've grown very fond of Sour Patch Kids. Hash browns. Little egg biscuit croissant. We got some Sprite, 4 Power, some chips, and some water. That's the hardest part, is taking care of yourself and getting everything, but you need a little mix of stuff. So I'm gonna get this packed up, get some food in my belly, and get on the road. All right, we're on the road. Got off course for a little bit. The map was a little wonky over here, but I'm really enjoying the fair weather today. So I kept the pants on just to keep the wind chill off, but my gloves are off, my buff is off, and I feel really good. So got some people that are gonna come out and meet me today, which is awesome. Well, one of my best friends, Juan, and Anthony's gonna be coming back out at some point today. So I know my dad and stepmom were trying to make it back out before they head down to Florida. But yeah, feeling really, really good. And currently 68.19 miles to my destination. So we are chipping away at the mileage. Roadway I'm on, just so you can see, I'm not encouraging anybody to do something like this, but you can definitely see it's a little sketchy at times. There's not much shoulder here, but you really have to keep your eyes open, be very aware of what you're doing, and keep an eye on the cars. So let's get through this to a good shoulder, hopefully, on the other end of this. So you can see that's like really kind of sketchy looking. So I'm gonna make my way very carefully and slowly on the other side of the barrier, so I'm nowhere near the traffic, because it's a little too close for comfort. All right, so a little unsteady walking through the mud and the muck and on that angle, but at least I made it through safely, because these people are flying and they're not looking out for me, that's for sure. But hey, if it was easy, everybody would be doing this. So all right, so I stopped here by the Jacobs Vanderveer House and Museum off of the highway 2. I think it's, am I on 202? I don't know. No, 206 again. But I stopped. I'm 10 miles in, been going for about 3.5 hours. I got 61 miles to go, but I wanted to stop. I'm having some Sprite and some lime Lay's chips, and I'm gonna take a look at my left foot and put a little lube on it on the hot spot that I'm getting. But yeah, I'm feeling really good. Gonna have a quick break, take care of a few things, and then meet back out there. Brother from another mother surprised me.
So proud of you, Bobby.
God is good, man. absolutely beautiful, the scenery and things you get to see along the route. It really makes it worthwhile. Like, it's really neat to see so many different landscapes. And Thursday at the K-Bay Lighthouse. I'm about to enter Bedminster. Woo! It's been a long way. I got 57.65 miles to go, and I